Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to tell you what you've done wrong. I'm going to tell you what I think you've done right. This board made it crystal clear that you wanted this to be an open and transparent process that produced districts that had small deviations using the best possible data. That was what you asked. That's not what you've gotten from your administration or from your consultant. My time's limited, so I'm going to speak to only one issue. I have plenty of others that I would like to discuss, but 3 minutes is short. Underestimating the county-wide Hispanic population by more than 30% and underestimating the Black population by 20% makes the consultant's second set of estimates indefensible. It makes the maps that derive from those estimates indefensible. It's easy to see that what I am saying is true. It doesn't take a complicated explanation that you heard from the consultant earlier that went down in the weeds that talked about it. I've got the exhibits. It doesn't take any high math. It's just what already is in your hands. So let's call these new estimates KSA2. They do not correct all the problems that I identified and gave to the consultant. In fact, in some ways, KSA number 2 estimates are worse than the consultant's first attempt. And like the KSA number 1 estimates, these are too flawed to be useful. For example, I expected the discrepancy between the KSA number 1 estimates and the Bieber official minority population estimates would be narrowed, because I had alerted the consultant that their first attempt underestimated and misallocated the Hispanic population. Yet, the KSA number 2 estimates, that are shown on your new maps, indicates that the county-wide Hispanic population is about 32,000, which is substantially less than the 38,000 that his first attempts came up with. And if you compare that to the official 2018 Bieber estimate, which is over 42,000, there are more than 10,000 Hispanic people missing from the corrected second attempt at data. It's impossible to draw defensible district boundaries without accurate minority population counts and geographical locations. You simply do not have the data to recognize if you have a minority influenced district or not. That's just one of the many problems that I have identified in the estimate number 2, which, for everyone's edification, I had given my information within 48 hours of being asked to. I first discovered these new estimates on your website Friday afternoon. I had to make a public records request to Bieber to get that. So I'm just going to say, I hope you'll exercise your privilege to ask me a few questions so I might share my exhibits with you and my other concerns with you. But if you choose not to, I want to finish by saying, you've not been given what you asked for. You've not been given what you know you need, so you should not proceed.
Thank you, sir. Any questions? Kendra,